Jesus and his disciples are again in their boat. They cross over to the other side of the lake. Now, when Jesus and his disciples return, a large crowd welcomes them. All these people were expecting Jesus. The large crowd gathers around him while he is by the lake. There is a man searching for Jesus. Do you see? He doesn't look happy. He is a synagogue leader. His name is Jairus. Normally, synagogue leaders don't like Jesus. But Jairus wants to go to Jesus. He has a huge problem. He has a little daughter. She is only 12 years old. She is dying. Jairus knows the only one who can help him is Jesus. As soon as Jairus sees Jesus, he falls at his feet. He pleads earnestly, "Jesus, my little daughter is dying. Please come to my house and put your hands on her so that she will be healed and live." Do you see that Jairus puts all his trust in Jesus? Do you do that as well? Jesus goes with Jairus. As Jesus is on his way, a large crowd follows him and presses around him. The people almost crush him. Among the crowd is a woman who has been ill for 12 years with an illness that makes her bleed. She has been suffering a lot. She has spent all her money going to doctors to make her better, but no one could heal her. Her condition is only getting worse. In Jewish law, her illness makes her unclean. She has to avoid going near other people. She is not allowed to touch anyone as long as she is ill. But this lady has heard about Jesus. She thinks, if I just touch his clothes, I will be healed. Now she doesn't want to be noticed, so she comes up behind Jesus in the crowd. The woman reaches down and touches the hem of Jesus' garment. Immediately her bleeding stops and she feels well. At once Jesus realizes that power has gone out from him. He turns around in the crowd and asks, "Who touched my clothes?" When all the people deny it, Peter says, "Master, the people are crowding and pressing against you." That's what all disciples think. They say, "Yet you can ask who touched me?" But Jesus says, "Someone touched me. I know that power has gone out from me." Jesus keeps looking around to see who has done it. The woman knows what has happened to her. She sees that she cannot go unnoticed. She comes trembling with fear and falls at Jesus' feet. In the presence of all the people, she tells why she has touched Jesus and how she has been instantly healed. Then Jesus says to her, "Daughter, your faith has healed you. Go in peace and be freed from your suffering." Life can bring us also so much suffering. This is all because of our sinful nature. But when you have faith and go to Jesus, He can heal you. Also in the midst of your suffering, He will give you peace. But what about Jairus? Will he still be at peace? What about his daughter? Will Jesus still be on time in his house?